Good evening, folks. Welcome to the new club. Should be a good game, this. Ryan is the current Huntley singles champion against our very own Regan Campbell, so we're expecting quite a lot. Yeah, so it's fair play. Ryan's came through to play. He's playing Regan just now, and then he's going to play Mark Kidd straight after this. So fair play to him for taking that on. He's came all the way through for Huntley tonight. Very, very capable player. So it's certainly not going to be a walk in the park for the home players. That's for sure. Excuse me while I'm munching to my kebab. This shows you what Ryan's capable of here. This could be a break condition the very first frame. If he just rolls this in and leaves the long yellow into the bottom corner there, it looks like it's on. And that looks up. Oh, he's just run too far. I'm not sure he needed to hit that like that. I'm not sure. I think he played to go down and play it into the middle. He just needed to roll that in. Hard to see from here if it's touching ball, but he might be able to cut that in the middle. He's certainly looking at it. Yeah, that was risky. Just slightly ran out of position there. I think he went for too much of a perfect shot rather than just rolling it in. Regan's got a couple of tricky balls here. This one's not the best. And he's left Ryan a chance there. That definitely cuts in the corner. Oh, he's played that perfectly. Absolutely perfect. Black in the middle now for 1-0. Yeah. Looks warmed up there, Ryan. Didn't really miss anything. Nice top from Regan tonight, you'll notice. Yeah, good start from Ryan Russell. Very impressive. He could have definitely had the break and dish there, just slightly ran out of position, but when Regan let him back in, he took it out nicely. I know it is. Dry break from Regan, that's not what he wants after Ryan's fast start. Would have liked to just get a quick one on the board himself, I'm sure. But they're playing at 7 tonight, so there's plenty of time for Regan to catch up. Yeah, so anyone that's not aware, this is for the one of the SPA IM events that we're all locally looking to qualify for. There's 13 of us in the qualifiers through Keith, and the next event, I believe it's the 21st of June in the Players Lounge in Falkirk that these guys are playing for. That wasn't good for Regan. He could have doomed with that. If you're missing it, you want to leave it in the pocket. Tap break, yeah. Looked like it, Adam. Nothing wrong with that. I'm not sure that's, yeah, I'm not sure that's the shot Regan wants to go for. Maybe the one in the middle, just cut it and come back down for this one in the opposite corner rather than playing something tricky here and leaving Ryan an easy shot. Now, it's hard to see from that angle. It didn't look like that went in the corner, but he's done well. Needs an angle to develop that one in amongst the reds. Should have it here. Looking for a little bit of luck, but knowing Regan, he normally gets it. Didn't expect him to miss the pot though. Little chance for Ryan now. Balls are there, just a sensible shot, and he's got a good chance here. Maybe not. Maybe doesn't want to go for it too quickly, but could certainly cover a bag. Yeah, that's it, exactly. I think the pace of the table's caught him out slightly, but if he can take the bag here, that's absolutely no problem at all. Oh, played it nicely off the yellow. I think he's a bit disappointed with that, but I don't think it's the worst. Regan's got a plan on possibly here, but it's hard to see if that yellow goes past the red that Ryan's just missed. And as usual with Regan, the balls are flying around the table. Never quite sure what to call in the commentary. Good chance here though. Cut this, he should at least at worst be on the black in the middle, I would say. Just concentrate on the pot, nothing fancy. Yeah, he's played a little bit of side on it, he played it nicely. Yeah, good finish. So Ryan's quite new to the IM set. I mean, we all are to the IM setup, but he's stepped up and been looking to play in these bigger competitions and against better players recently, and he's really flourishing. He had a good draw with Ray Stewart in the Grampian Hotel Summer Singles last Friday, and he just seems to be improving all the time. He's really stepped up, so it's great to see. And it just shows these competitions are developing players in the area. We obviously can't all qualify, but just having the better players playing against each other all the time is making a massive difference to the standard in the area. Not the worst break there from Ryan. Almost called him Darren. Sorry, Darren, if you're listening. No, he's good chance of yellows here. Just sneak past that. Yeah, that's decent. I think you maybe play the plant here and screw into the red that's next to the yellow. It might be the easiest. You've got to make sure that you can get back that angle again. Yeah, so he's taking this one. It's almost the perfect angle to play the plant here. I think that's what I've been playing for. Got a good angle there though. On this, he got a nice little kiss there. Just needs to make sure he lands in the right position. Oh, okay, it doesn't look like he could get that from this angle, but if he can, that's perfect. Oh, just honestly, if he just hit that little bit harder, he was absolutely perfect. He's got to be slightly disappointed that it doesn't look like it goes from here. Okay, now he can maybe cut this in the middle actually. He's looking at it in the corner. It's so hard to see from this angle. Let me see if we've got our other screen set up. You can see that a little bit better there. Oh, now he's in trouble. So anyone that's following us as well that's not aware, we have TNT Sports now in here. So we will be showing the Europa League final tomorrow against Manchester United and Tottenham. Should be a good one. We'll also have our Wednesday flyer that will be streaming as always. Pretty tight this week. It's hard to call the winner. So it should be a good watch. I think Regan's really looked to be taking this out here where the yellow is. I think this is the shot that he either plays for a snooker or he goes for the game. He looks like he's going for it. Red must be tight next to the black because you had to look at it a few times. That's not promising. He's kind of... From this angle it looks like it goes. I think he's just trying to make it look like a better shot than it actually will be. Oh, you're coming for it this week, are you, Scotty? Let's see. That'll be you banned the same as Bradshaw then. Yeah, you're right, Russell. Just, I mean, we're not always looking at, like, the improvement within the so-called elite level either. It's just the improvement in people's game overall has been really, really good since we started the Flyers as well. Which, I mean, at the end of the day, that's what it was all about. That's why we had 2 levels of Flyers, so that everyone felt like they were involved and everybody felt like they could improve and win. And it's amazing how much people on a Wednesday night are pleased. They don't even really care about the money. They're more interested in winning a little trophy that they've maybe just never had the opportunity to win before in whatever team they've played in, or singles events and such forth. So that's glad that we've been able to bring that to people. Yeah, exactly, Scott. Just seeing people playing more in the out of season. The amount of people that put their queue down at the end of May and don't pick it up until September again. So it should be a fast and furious start to the season, especially for some of the so-called smaller teams. A lot of them have been advocates of the last few Flyers, so hopefully we'll get to see them getting up to a fast start this season and maybe shaking up the league a little bit as well. I think, is he looking at the plant here? Seems to be. It doesn't look straight, so he must have to kick off it a little bit. It's not easy in these tight pockets, that's for sure. Or does it go in the middle? I'm not quite sure what he went for there. It didn't look like it was really on for either pocket. He looked confident, but he certainly left Ryan a chance here. Again, thanks very much to Ryan for making his way through from Huntly today. It's really appreciated. It saves our guys having to travel for every game as well. He's had a couple at home, so he was quite happy to travel through. He's unlucky there though. Really unlucky. That'll probably cost him this frame, I would think. Yeah, it's good to see guys happy to get onto a chance to get onto the stream, and it's always nice to be able to show the wife at home or the kids at home what you're up to as well. So I believe, Adam, that the winner of this game plays you in the final qualifier to see who qualifies. So fingers crossed we can get that on the stream. Oh my word, that is standard Campbell. It's a race to 7, Scott. That is absolutely standard Campbell there. That is disgusting. Yeah, so that's 3-1 to Regan. Ryan could be doing a 1 in this one just to stop the rot a little bit. He doesn't look to be playing that badly, he just hasn't really had a chance Although I would have expected Regan to pot that one that he did, it was a horrendous fluke in the end after he had missed it. So Ryan to break, 3-1 behind. We're looking for a confidence booster here. As I say, he had a good chance of a breaking dish in the first frame. Didn't quite get it, but managed to pull off the win. So apart from that, he hasn't really had a lot of chances. Excellent break. Really, really good break. Either colour is an option here. I think personally I would prefer reds. Play the one up on the top left of the 3 together. Just kind of opens everything up, and it's just about mapping your route from there. But we'll see. We'll see what he prefers. Yellows aren't too bad either. Just the one on the right hand side cushion makes it a little bit awkward. But at worst, if you take it early, you've covered the bag for Regan's. Yeah, and that looks like what he's played. And he's put Regan's other red safe, so that's quite a good shot from Ryan. The only difficult ball I can see is the one next to the black. Doesn't appear to be that easy to get on, is the problem. And obviously not covering that bag hasn't helped. So a chance for Regan here. I mean, possibly pot the one over the bottom pocket. I don't know if he's got the angle to come into the one next to the middle, just to develop it a little bit, and then he would be on the one in the corner after that. But knowing Regan will hit it as hard as he can and see how it goes.
Half a serious, see, they're not even speaking to each other.
Are they not? Oh my word.
It's fair to, I was on our table, it's fair to make a noise like.
That must have been after Regan's horrendous fluke in the last frame.
He did speak and he apologised.
That's not like him then. I'm saying Ryan's played quite well, he just hasn't really had much of a chance.
It's got a new t-shirt Regan's got like.
Must be. I think Ryan picked the wrong ball colour there. Should have went red. They were just a little bit easier to navigate. Regan's got a difficult one next to the black, but I think it looks like it doubles.
She said? Half 8.
That was a bit of a schoolboy error from Regan there. He's missed that double and he's just put it safe as well. Just makes it so much more difficult. Ryan's balls are all in the open now. He's been given a lifeline and looks like he should take this out. It's all about if he's feeling confident though. They're all in the open, but you've still got to map the route. That was a good shot. Being behind to Regan will not phase Ryan today. That he was Was he 4-1 behind Mark to Ray? He was
last week.
4-1 behind to one of Scotland's best senior players on Friday night and managed to come back and get a 5-all draw. So this 3-1 won't phase him at all. He'll just keep the head and do what he has to do, which is what I think Regan needs to be aware of that as well, that Ryan's more than capable of coming back at him. It doesn't really matter what the score gets to. If Regan starts to feel the pressure, Ryan's quite happy to step in. Well, Russ says he was 4-0 down against Ray, so a bit fortunate there from Campbell, a little bit hard, that white was in. Big shot here though. Yeah. Really need to take that out, Ryan. That was a poor miss in the corner there for a player of his standard. So that's Regan just over halfway there, so still a lot of pool to be played in this game yet. Nice break from Regan. Again, reds look very nice if he can play that plant in the corner. You'd have to fancy reds here. Yellows are good as well, but it doesn't really have that easy a starter. Well, that didn't work out too well. He's tapping this table to say shot Campbell. That's not the best shot. I mean, the yellows are all there. You've got the one in the middle of the table. It's a little bit awkward, but apart from that, it's just a case of getting on it. If you could punch across and get it in the opposite middle here, the yellows are all there. That was a poor shot from Regan. Ryan's just not quite firing on all cylinders yet, though. After a really confident start, he's missed a couple that I wouldn't have expected him to miss in the last couple of frames. He's maybe not quite feeling it yet. Looks like he's maybe struggling to get the pace of the table, which they are fast. It is not easy to get used to if you're not used to that. Another poor shot for Regan there though. Again, he's 4-1 up, but he's not really firing on all cylinders himself yet. Would you think, Mark, combination shot with your first shot? At worst, you take the bag.
Aye.
I think you've got to go for it, really.
He's going to have to go for it at some point.
Yeah, that's the thing is, if he takes it early, the other yellow will then go in that bag.
Yeah. He's come.
Missed it again. I think his missing's given Regan a bit of confidence. No, he doesn't look to be playing confident enough for that, Scott, but sometimes you've got to play yourself into a bit of confidence. Does that one drop in the middle? Looks like it goes in the middle, even if he flicks it slightly off the black. That's not the best, aye. I mean, the black's easy if you can get on it, but just makes it a little bit more awkward for him.
This one in the pocket and then red into the middle.
I don't think he really needed to play it like that, though, did he?
No.
Did he really need to play it as thick off the black as that? I think he could have probably rolled it in and still been okay.
I think if he drops this one in and then red into the middle and use it, white come up to the top left and black in the top right, should be alright. He's snookered himself.
I say Regan hasn't been firing either. He's 4-1 up, but he's not been at his best. Both players looking a bit nervy at the moment. Yeah, maybe Scott, but I don't know. That better not go in. He's so jammy, it's unbelievable. But not this time. But even for Regan to get position on the black from that last red now where it's sitting isn't going to be easy, even if he does get another shot.
Ryan could take these.
Aye, definitely. He's kind of in the same position as Regan. It's getting the position on that yellow that's next to the black.
Yeah. We could get it here.
Just follow through a trace of the left hand side.
I'm screwing it back, I think.
I don't think you're getting the angle to screw it back, though. I think if you follow it through, you're getting further up the table. Oh, Ryan. Oh, Ryan. Oh.
Screw back.
He'll be disappointed with that.
Then again, I always prefer to screw back than top it through, like.
This is risky for Regan. He's having a little think here. I think this is the shot. Double it out into the middle of the table. Yeah. You obviously don't have an easy red, but
That's a good shot.
is it? Oh, I think the roll must have taken off there. Yeah, it's a long way back for Ryan now. He had his chances there. He looks pretty disappointed.
He'll turn it on when he's playing me next.
Hopefully. Nah. I've got a full pint, but since it's you... No, fine. Regan must be confident he's offered me a pint. Very unlike him. He must be listening. I've obviously not slagged him off too much that he's still happy to buy one. Despite his horrendous fluke in the third frame. Aye, so I think we're going to end this stream at the end of this match, and then we'll just give Ryan a break for 5 or 10 minutes or so, and then we'll fire back on again for Mark against Ryan. We've got a bit of a delay in our other game tonight between Matty Kennedy and Sean Shanahan. It looking like they're going to be about 8:30, but it is going to be on Facebook Live, so we'll just start that when they get here. you've got to fancy Regan for this now. I think Regan's one of these players, if you can keep on top of him, he starts to struggle. You can see the red face coming on a little bit, but when you start to let him run away with it, he grows in confidence and starts potting a little bit better. Or certainly doesn't make as many mistakes. We'll see here. It's hard to see if that goes in the middle or not. Even from there, it's difficult to tell. It doesn't look that easy. Well, it doesn't look like it goes. He's playing the double here, so, and he's missed it. Hasn't really left Ryan with him having that pocket down the bottom covered. I think Ryan's going to have to play some sort of safety shot to try and keep himself in the frame and see if he can possibly get 2 shots out of somewhere, but I mean, even that doesn't look that easy from here. Any miss could see him in trouble. Obviously that red doesn't go in the middle, so that's a saviour, but we'll have to see what he's thinking here. Needs to pot this. A little bit unlucky. Again, he's got the double here. But it's one of these situations you don't want to clear too many balls and then leave it a little bit more open for Regan. Leave it a little bit more difficult to get the snooker that you're probably needing to clear the frame. And this is a difficult shot. Played well though. Played that nicely. I would imagine Regan will try to move that red straight out of there and just say, right, come on. If you can't, if you want to finish it, finish it. Oh, and that is suicide from Regan. That is a terrible shot. Really, really opened up this frame for Ryan now. I think I play the 3-ball plant, the highest yellow of the bottom 3 onto the bottom one and then pot the red. Take the bag and then at least you've moved your other one down. Everything else goes from there. And you would really have to fancy him. Depends how he's feeling though. It's definitely the right shot. Hopefully Tate plays it. Yeah, that's it. Sometimes you're maybe not playing your best, but just play the right shot. It'll come. And he has played that very nice. Really, really nice. I actually played that with a lot of confidence there as well. I thought he might have just tapped it down, but he's powered it in and got himself onto this one and moved the other one closer to the bag as well. So happy to see that. As I say, Ryan was 4-0 down to a top player on Friday night and managed to come back for a 5-5 draw, so he'll not be fazed by this. He's quite capable of rolling off 4 or 5 frames here.
Scott's saying Regan's playing like he knows he's always getting another shot.
Yeah, that's what it was. I noticed that earlier on. That's what Ryan needs to eliminate. Yeah. He needs to let Regan know that he's still in the game, and if he's going to leave the balls open, like if he's going to make a silly mistake like that, then because that was a silly mistake. There's no way Regan should have been going in off there. That just selling Ryan 2 shots really. Yeah. This is all about pace control. Has he got the pace of the table yet just to screw out for this yellow? And he has. That's absolutely perfect. Stun it in, black in the corner, 5-2. Come on, Ryan. Yeah, that's a really good confidence booster for Ryan there. It was a finish that I would normally expect a player of his quality to get, but at 5-1 down, there's a lot of pressure on that, and he's shown that he's not feeling it, so that was really good to see. Yeah, Scotty needed that. Nice frame from Ryan, yeah. You're right, Russell. As I say, he'll not be phased. I don't doubt him at all for what he's capable of doing, but and that's exactly what Regan doesn't need to do, is give him that confidence, give him the ball in hand and the 2 shots there. Regan, if he'd played sensible there, that was a really tough frame for Ryan to win with the red over the pocket like that, and Regan kind of not sold him it, but gave him that chance to have the confidence to take it out.
But I moved the scoreboard because the light was shining on it.
It looks better.
I noticed if they get the scoreboard up there, so I can sort of for next time.
We can try and get it sorted for the next one.
Forgot all about it.
I'm not the best with the... I can speak shite on the comms, but I'm not the best with the IT to get the scoreboards and things up, so... So I believe... I believe we've got a game coming up with First Scott Hector soon, Mark. I don't know if you've heard about this. He's playing Neil Simpson.
Oh yeah, I did hear about that.
Aye. He's playing Neil Simpson in a match. It's at the end of the month, I think. Scott, is it the 31st? I think you said you were playing 30th, 31st. So that should be a good one. Was it a race to 10, I think? So that'll be one I'm looking forward to seeing on the... One I'm looking forward to seeing on the stream. A week Friday, yeah. No, I'm looking forward to that, Scott. That should be a good game. That's a few more of the type of games that we're looking to get on the stream if we can. But it's all about this is what we're trying to, is getting the better players to play against the better players. Win, lose or draw. Good shot there from Ryan. It looks like that last frame's just giving him that extra little bit of confidence. That's okay, absolutely nothing wrong with that, Ryan. The yellow hasn't went safe. Difficult shot for Regan, so... This is why I don't bother with the IT skills. Mark's now trying.
It was the wrong source.
Do you need to click on that and then drag it on, or I don't know?
Oh, that's what it is.
Amazingly, it has taken me to show Mark how to do the... So I think Ryan's got a chance. I mean, not an easy chance. It's hard to see from here. I think that red will go drop in the middle, maybe. If not, it's actually a very good shot from Regan. There we go. Well done, Mark. You're my hero. So I think he's coming to play this in the top, which isn't that bad. If he misses it, he's still covering the bag as well, and he looks like he's dropped it. Get in. Yeah, shot, Ryan. Really good. I even wagering some pocket money, Scott, yeah? Good for you. I'm still waiting for Neil to take me on for some pocket money, but he's obviously decided he fancies you first. Right, Regan, what you gonna do? Double first, would you say, Mark? See if he doubled first and left the white where the yellow is.
Yeah.
I think that was maybe a little... you know, he could have hung that yellow rather than... He looked like he's went for the big finish there. If he just left the white where the yellow was, and even if he'd hung the yellow, he had the other yellow that he could cut across.
Yeah.
He's kind of been a little bit too aggressive. I think he's maybe... It's like Scotty said earlier on, it's still that case of expecting another shot, and I think Ryan's kind of settled himself a little bit. Yeah. And I don't think Regan's going to get these extra shots anymore.
And these reds are sitting there.
The reds are lovely, aye. So it's basically just going to be the transition for red down to black. 5-3, and it's anybody's game again.
A bit of top spin on this. Off the bottom cushion for that.
It's the same sort of thing, isn't it? I mean, you can be like a 5-1 up, and you should be confident because you're winning, but when somebody starts coming back at you, it's hard to not try to get a little bit nervy, even when you're like 5-2, 5-3, 5-4 up, you're still a little bit nervy with them coming back at you.
Experienced that match I played with Regan, I was 5-0 up, and then
Well, you just think you've got it, and then you suddenly...
5-2, I was like, I can see what's going to happen.
Oh, he's miscued. He's potted it luckily, and he's still on the red.
Take a chunk of the cloth out of that.
Recloth.
But sometimes, you know, when you're up and you can just feel somebody getting back into it, you can just see how it's going.
Yeah. Just settle yourself here, Ryan. Roll us in, and you're fine. Or punch it in like that, that's fine. I don't know if that yellows go.
I think...
Do you think that will goes?
I think
He cut it in the middle maybe, will he?
I think it maybe just goes, but...
Doesn't really tell us much there.
Just went for the plant.
Ah, it was a safety plant though, wasn't it? I think he knew he had the...
Ryan just needs to come off the bottom.
Yeah, I think you can see the red.
Would you need to try and play it safe though?
Aye, but flick off the outside of it and leave the white down towards the pocket. I think if you come off the bottom cushion, you've got to make sure you hit a cushion. That's the problem. If you're not, if it's not a total,
the red's just off. It should hit the cushion. You know what I mean?
It must be a total if he's playing that. Aye, but if you come cushion far, he's played that nice. The problem, it's not a hard hit for Regan, is the only thing. Can it come off? Yeah. Regan played that a bit fast there for my liking. You see that? Just a wee bit fast there, huh? Because you had to make sure, really Regan had to make sure there that he hit the one that was on the cushion to snooker him back, and he just kind of got down to that a little bit quick. Yeah, I think he can pot this. And he doesn't have to, he just needs to roll it down. Yeah, but there's a chance. Do you think you go for the plant? Regan's got to go for the hook, didn't he?
Just hook him out.
Just flick the one. Aye, that's what he's looking at. Little bit of a mistake there for Ryan. It wasn't an easy shot, but it should have been in the jaws, shouldn't it?
Just leave it hanging at worst, you know.
I'm not sure that's the best shot either, to be honest.
But at least he's got the yellows off the cushion, and
if this is a total, I would just be coming off the cushion and hitting the red slightly out.
Just do exactly what I've done before.
Yeah.
But it's harder shocks, he's right in the cushion.
Yeah. He's coming off the bottom cushion again. If it's a total, it just needs sitting behind it.
Yeah.
Didn't see him calling it.
Well, he's hit the cushion after though, it's alright.
I think Regan's called 2.
That's not 2.
I think Regan's called 2.
2 shots.
It is if he didn't call a total.
Maybe it is, No, but it hit the red and then it hit the cushion after. The white hit the cushion after it hit the red. The white hit the cushion twice.
Ah.
Before it hit the red and after it hit the red.
Oh, so Regan's cheating again?
I think so.
Ah, okay. That sounds about right.
I don't think he's taking 2 though. Cause he
Cheating
picked it
who?
up.
No, he's definitely taking 2. I hope he has.
No,
Ryan should have said, "I never."
I'm sure it hit the cushion twice there, like once before it hit it.
He hit it a bit hard. Didn't he hit it too hard
Yeah.
for you though? Would
Yeah.
you not been just trying to get in behind it and snooker him?
Yeah.
Same here. I think you've just got to like lay up to the red, try and hit it half ball,
Yeah.
just dead weight.
Because this isn't a total, is it? Doesn't look like a total.
Oh,
Just
is
see,
it?
Just see the edge of that red, I think. So.
I'm not sure if he's called it or not.
Sorry.
I tell you what, that's worked out lovely. I'd be delighted with that. You've given him a chance, but it's one good shot. And if he doesn't pour it, he's leaving you the double, isn't he? Needs good cueing. He's missed that by miles, T. Right, double, would you say, for Ryan in the middle? Reverse double? I didn't think it was. I think Regan tried to claim. It looked like he tried to claim 2 there. They had a wee bit of a conversation. He's got that.
Oh,
Yeah, great shot. Come on, Ryan. Make a game of this. That's what the fans want to see.
The fans want to see him win, that's what they want.
Aye, good. Well done, Ryan. Oh, Jesus, I've got to work out how to add another one on his score. We've managed, though. We've managed. A good double. That was a lot harder than it looked.
Yeah.
Especially with Regan basically having 2 balls over the pockets.
It was good to get the white back into position for the black as well. You could have left the white, as I said, you just play it softly and get it.
Aye, played it
you leave the white
confidently.
down the bottom,
Aye, he played it confidently
Yeah.
to get back onto the black as well. It'll be interesting to see how Regan reacts to that last couple of frames from Ryan. He missed a couple. He played a couple of dodgy shots there just to let Ryan back into it again. So we'll just see if he can forget about it or if he's going to start looking nervy and miss a couple of shots just as Ryan's starting to play a little bit more confidently. Another good break from Ryan. Have to be yellows this time, Mark.
Yep.
And they're all there. Yeah, nice.
That's a big dish from Ryan coming up.
Could easy be. Honestly, the black's probably the one ball that's a bit awkward. I'd even maybe try to move it.
Yeah.
Not off of this one, but off the net. If he plays the next one up the top after this and just try and move that black, maybe.
See, I'd have
Wow.
I'd have been tempted to clear the ones at the bottom first.
I'm not sure. I would have played it the way he's played it there. I'm not sure that he played that shot to leave himself in the middle because that's not how I would have played it. But
I'd have probably cleared the ones at the bottom of the table first, and I went up to the top, the 2 at the top, and then took the black.
I mean, the black's not difficult. If you can get on it into that top corner, you should get it.
Yeah.
But it's just slightly more awkward than the rest of the yellows have been, really. Oh, Ryan.
So he left himself a more difficult shot.
I fancied that. I honestly fancied him to get that. So I think it's all going to be about how Regan gets position on that. Yeah, he's looking at it already. It's how he gets position onto that too. And then it's not just the position, it's how he transitions onto the black. He might try to take it out here. And I think he didn't because he's not sure that he'll clear these.
No.
If you're confident you're clearing them, you're moving the black there.
Can he come into them two right? He can go into that two.
I don't think he needs to. I think it'll go into the right hand corner.
Yeah.
The bottom one of
Go
the.
for him new, though?
I think I would be trying to get on it now. Aye.
Well, he's going for the top.
To me, I'm trying to leave myself 2 or 3 opportunities to get on it in case I mess it up, rather than leaving it until the last ball and then messing it up. Then you're in trouble. He doesn't look like he's got a great angle here. He's taking his time a little bit. If he doesn't have the angle, he'd be better taking the left hand of the 2 and leaving himself on the top red into the middle.
Yeah.
That's what he's looking at now. And then he can screw back across for the corner. Looks like he's got the angle there. That looks good. Just stun across. Not easy. He's got to make sure he misses the yellow here, but just
Bit too hard, maybe?
no, I think that's pretty perfect. I think he can just push that through and he'll get the other one in the middle. But he's not guaranteeing himself position on the black. The way Ryan's yellows are, if he doesn't get the black, he would fancy Ryan to take it out. So he's struggling for position a little bit here. This is going to be a difficult black.
Just to watch, he's a bit behind the yellow.
I think he'll be punching this in at a bit of pace here just to get past it. Oh, no.
Dodgy.
That's very unlike Regan. I thought he'd have been punching into that rather than just screwing back a little bit.
Oh, for
Oh,
goodness.
Jesus.
Waiting for a shout shot of the month.
Mayor John and Baxters.
Well, 1 minute away, we're going for Regan.
He'll say he played that, but as Regan says, if I hit them hard enough, they'll go in somewhere. Yes, you're right, Neil. Campbell does have a big dish. If I had a pound coin for every... If I could put a pound coin for every space in that head, I'd be a millionaire. That was a big frame though, 6'3" and 5'4".
Yeah.
It's kind of a long way back for Ryan now. Say Ryan's taken out a couple of good finishes, but he hasn't looked confident enough to like really punish Regan when he's missed either. Six and a half dozen here. Yellows are nice as well, but he'd have to move that one on the left hand side. He looks like he's plumped for reds. Yeah, I think if he goes for it, he'll have to take this one in the middle now. I'm not sure that's the one that he wanted to be on, but just if he's decided on reds, he needs to pot one. So. Composing himself. So not particularly easy. I didn't think you could see this one, but it looks like you can see the top one. No, maybe didn't. Was it? It was maybe a lot tighter than it looked there. Actually, it looked a struggle from this angle. It maybe didn't quite go that he's caught the one on the way through the pocket, but that's not disaster. The yellows aren't tap-ins. A couple on the cushion there. I think maybe with the 2 shots he might have been better developing the yellows and taking them, but everybody sees it different. That's not Regan's best shot either though.
Just screwing back at that yellow later.
I think maybe yeah, pot the one into the middle, screw back off of the red, and just free it up a little bit. It shouldn't be. No, I don't think that's the shot.
No.
I think he's maybe looked to just put the red safe rather than go for the game. I think he's decided just to put the red safe. Well, even this, I don't think he'll want to pot this particularly. He hit that a lot harder than I thought he would have. Maybe just a plant down the rail. He's not leaving a huge amount. Ryan doesn't look to be playing comfortably enough that he would take out the finish from here, so I think that's probably the way Regan will go. And that's a terrible shot. If I was Ryan, I think I would just be doubling the one up the top on the right hand side. Double that into the corner and leave Regan pretty much nothing. Or pot it, obviously, is what you want to do, but or perhaps the treble. And just leave the white where the red is. That would give him a good chance to finish it from there. Yeah, I think that's what he's looking at. Maybe not even go for it, maybe just hit it.
Yeah.
Just knock it out.
Yeah. I mean, if you can come off the other side of it and totally snooker would be ideal, but like this.
The problem you've got is Regan loves a bluter. So these bars could go anywhere.
I don't know if you can see that one.
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking there. He can maybe see and he's looking at the plant there, aye.
The red, just to kind of sneak in behind it.
He can definitely see that plant. Yeah, he's landed pretty well there. It's just.
I'd be tempted to take that one up the top, like.
Just
one in the middle. See if it goes up the top right. I don't know if it does, but.
What, the middle?
Yeah,
no, I don't think it goes. It doesn't look like it goes. He's looking like he'll have. No, it definitely doesn't go. He'll have to move that. He's got to be careful though. He doesn't want to. Same again, leave it to your last ball or go for it and miss it and snooker yourself as well.
If he pots these two yellows and he's still not freed that up, then he's in trouble.
I'm not sure what he's played there. Neither does he. He's a wee shake of the head. I think he could actually punch this in. It sounds a bit elaborate, but screw it in and screw off the bottom cushion and into the red and the yellow.
Yeah, we're in a good shot if we did, like.
Didn't I tell him that? Too much side. I don't think he needed any side on that. No, I think I would have just been screwing straight off the cushion.
Why? Because he hit it so hard.
No, it looked like he had reverse side on it as well. I don't think he needed that. I think he could just play it. I'm not sure what he's looking at. He looks like he's seen something maybe. Yeah, and he's in trouble now. I think it's got to be safety with the first shot for Ryan. Knock this red into the middle of the table. Leave the white on the right hand side. Oh no! You see, right? I think I would have rather had that red in the middle of the table rather than that close to the side rail there. You were still playing the snooker. It was still just as difficult to hit. Yeah. But you've just left yourself a ball that's a little bit more awkward there. For me personally, anyway. Get in the black.
Some comms like.
Should be a pain in the arse. Hello, Alan.
Alan comms.
Alan is in the house. He's a pug for anyone that's unsure. Oh, she's coming down to see me. She must be needing money. Hello, my love. Well, that's not the best shot there. It looks like he's left him the angle to punch, but this yellow in and get back up for the black. Bit of a mistake there from Ryan. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Regan doesn't. He looks like he's having to play off the top cushion to. Oh, wow. Campbell extraordinaire. Let's just hit it as hard as I can and hope I can get there. A bit of a lifeline for Ryan. He's got to take this. He's got to take this if he's going to have any chance in this match. Just show Regan that he's still confident.
Just plant that one onto the other one.
Yeah, he's got to play the plant in the corner, and then you can go at the middle and start taking them out from there, I think, Mark. That's okay, though. That's okay. Just roll that in the middle. Even if he takes the one over the pocket within after this one, just play this one in the middle and see where you land. Nothing silly. Yep, nothing wrong with that. Just take the easy one again. Or is he looking at a plant, mate? Is he looking at the plant? All he's leaving Regan will be the double if he misses it, but you're still leaving him a double, whereas you pot the easy one over the pocket. It's not really covering anything.
No, he should be taking easy.
Yeah, here we go. All about position here. That looks good. Yeah, nice. Spin round off a couple of cushions. Red into the same pocket. Now then, how would you play this?
Top right.
It's hard to say. I think you've got to,
Yeah.
get a bit of length on the cue ball.
Yeah. I mean,
Cuts in the middle though. It's maybe not that difficult. Cut that red in the middle. You're not really you're still not leaving him much. You're still not leaving him much here. You're only gonna leave him a double. And does he cover the black? Or do you think the black will going off that red? Maybe it's hard to. Let's see. Yeah, I'd say that black definitely goes in off the. But then he needs the position.
Yeah.
He's going to cut this. Not an easy shot. I don't think Regan's played particularly well tonight.
No.
I think it's more to do with the fact that Ryan's given him a lot of chances rather than Regan actually playing all that well. You've got to be the middle first. Screw back. Yep, perfect.
Right.
Come on then, Ryan. Let's get this one over the line.
Got a good angle as well.
Ryan.
Yeah, he doesn't miss these.
No, he doesn't miss these. I'm not sure he's out.
He'll never miss them in the next match.
Nah, he's just not quite with it in this one. Unfortunately, I'm feeling bad for Ryan. He's like I say, Regan hasn't really done himself justice in this, and that's not a good shot either.
There's Matty just walked in.
He's not really done himself much justice, Ryan, in this game. He's generally a better player. Oh, this could go anywhere. Right, come on, Ryan. Alan's cheering for you as well, Ryan. Yes, come on. You tell him. Bounce. Right, come on, Ryan. You can do it. He's definitely capable of rattling off 4 frames in a row.
Yeah.
Right, here we go. Nah, he's miles away from it. Here we go.
I don't know why I hit that last 2 shots so hard.
I think he's just not quite full of confidence.
Yeah.
That's an idiot.
Regan was 5-1 up, so it's a bit closer now.
Hey, say, you'd have to feel if it was to 10, it's still an equal game. Just with Regan being on the hill,
Aye.
say Ryan hasn't quite taken out the shots that we're so accustomed to him being able to take out. So you still feel that there'll be chances for Regan in the next, even if it goes all the way, in the next 3 frames, you would have to feel that Regan will get a chance. But he could have played some more sensible shots there. He was blasting a lot of balls and then putting the yellow safe a couple of times where he could have just rolled it up. Dry break from Ryan. Both balls looking nice. Probably yellows, with the one in the middle first. They're all there. Aye, they're all there, like. Just map your route. Oh, you see, this is what I like to say. Regan hasn't played that well in this match.
And Ryan could take these out.
That's why I don't feel like it's over.
Yeah.
Kind of, if Regan was playing at his best pool, I would say Ryan's given him too many chances, but Regan's far from his best as well, and I think that even Ryan not being quite at it, he can still get the win here. Regan's going to get a little bit nervous as it gets close to the line as well.
Yeah.
So like reds aren't best now. Now you've got to watch the black if you take that on. I think you've got to take that one up the top. I would screw right back down the table for the one on the bottom cushion. So I mean, they both look nervy. They're both. None of the two of them are potting what they're capable of doing. But I mean, there is a lot of pressure in these games. A lot of boys are watching this from home and thinking, it's nothing. But if you've got aspirations to be going and playing in these competitions, it's there's a wee bit of pressure on it. It's not just your normal muckabout or Friday flyer or Wednesday flyer or whatever you're playing. You know, there is a little bit more to it than that. But it shows you how much these boys are wanting it, the pressure that they're under. Yeah. I tell you what, whoever does win will have to lift their game massively for the next round against Adam McLeod, that's for sure. Nothing simple for Ryan here. I think it's more of a containing shot. He needs to play. Just don't give Regan anything too easy. Oh, like that. Oh, Ryan. He's got to be disappointed with that. Regan's got down to this a little bit quick for me. He hasn't really had a think about this. Played it okay. Yeah, worked it okay, just...
Take out one in the pocket and screw back, in the middle.
I think I'd be tempted to go for the one for the middle now.
Just if you didn't leave yourself a shot on the bottom of them. That's what I would do. And then take that one and then bottom left. Top left, and then leave yourself over here to come down and get that one. Oof, he's missed it.
Sorry, like you say, he's not, I mean, we know he's nae all there, but he's definitely nae all there the night. That's nae balls that he should be missing.
No, and as I say, I thought the finish was there for him.
Oh, 100%, 100%. I mean, if me and Regan's played a mess about game, for him to go 16-4 behind, he's taken out that finish. Yeah, nice. Well done. He's a wee bit unlucky there, eh?
Yeah, this needs to go though, Ken.
I think he's maybe got to play the one up the top.
Has to. Right.
Or
No, you can see the other ones.
come off the side cushion and go into the two on the bottom rail.
Aye.
You're not leaving anything there. Well, you're leaving the one up the top possibly, but
Yeah.
this must
Can
go.
you see it, aye?
It
I
must
don't
go.
think you could see it.
Look tight like. Shot Ryan. Now, I think, would you be playing this one in the middle and then play the plant and just hope you get lucky on the last yellow? Well, you obviously want to make the plant and then get lucky on the last yellow. Yeah, just stun it in, Ryan. That's the shot. Oh. Yep. And I think you've just got to concentrate on making the plant and hope you get lucky on the where the last one goes here. Good chance you'll get on it in the middle.
A wee bit softer, eh?
But again, he just needs to roll us towards the pocket. Nothing silly.
Aye.
If it does now drop, hold the pocket. If it drops, you're on the black.
Yeah.
There's no, just middle of the white, no messing about. Just concentrate on it. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. Again, Regan's got to make a decision now. Does he play this double now
No, I'm going up the
and
top.
go for it?
No.
So where are you putting that one that's the red, the yellow's covering?
Can't see because he's big head. But
It is a hoora he'd like. I think I would double that
You
now.
could skill shot that one, Ken, depending on where the white is.
Yeah.
That's why I would have done what he was.
Or you could, what would you do? Aye, that's exactly what you'd have done there. You'd have missed the red.
No, I'd have potted it and then come into the middle.
It's all about.
Because he could have.
Where do you think you'll play for this?
Play the middle and,
Black in the middle or in the corner?
I'm going middle.
Oh, he's played that nice. He's played that perfectly. Really, really good shot for Ryan there.
Just hit it softly, drop it in. That's it.
Yeah, we've got a game on our hands, people. We've got a game on our hands. Well done, Ryan. So like we said earlier on, Ryan was 4-0 down to one of the best players in Scotland at Regan's region. Quite rightly so, though, because he made an absolute arse of that.
Yeah.
Ryan was 4-0 down to one of the best players in Scotland on Friday night and came back for a 5-all draw. So, to be 6-3 down to the new club's 5th best player, then he's not going to be concerned about that. Yeah, Russell Campbell missing far too much. I think he thought he had it easy at 5-1 up, and Ryan's just crept his way back into this, and that is what puts the pressure on you when somebody's coming back at you and you should have had the match. Then it's not quite as easy as it maybe should be. There's a plug there, anyways. 105th best Neil, yeah, you're probably right. I think we've got 110 members, so he probably is about the 105th best player.
You need the tripod?
I will do. If you go and set the tripod up, yeah, we're just ready to. We're just away to get set up for the Forest Grudge match between Matty Kennedy and Sean Shanahan as well. That'll be on Facebook Live, so we'll continue here with the end of this game, and we'll also have Ryan against Mark Kidd straight after that. Or I'm sure Ryan will like a little break, and then we'll be straight onto that after this. So stay tuned. Hopefully we'll have another classic. Oh, once again, Campbell's got a little bit fortunate with his positioning there. I'm not sure that's exactly how he played it, but he's managed to get on to what he was looking at. Regan's got a good chance here. It's all about the angle that he gets on this. It's all about getting out for this black here, and it's not as easy as it looks. I think he's going to have to follow through rather than he's screwing into it. Yeah, he's played a sensible shot there, just left himself a difficult black. Anything from... just roll it up. Even if you're giving Ryan the chance, he doesn't have a straight out. He's maybe got a chance of a snooker, but he's missed it. And he's not played that well. He's given Ryan a chance. Let's see what you're made of here then, Ryan. You have to say, if he can get himself 2 shots, he's in. He's definitely in with a shout here. That black could have definitely been a lot closer to the pocket for Campbell there than it is. Oh, I think Ryan may have just sold his soul. Awkward queuing with that yellow there, so it's not a simple tap in, but I would fancy Regan to pot this. Ryan took a difficult shot and he maybe didn't quite have to take that on there. And that's it, 7-5. Not a classic, but both players struggled a little bit, but it turned out to be a good game because of that. It was hard to call the winner. I think Regan just got a little bit too far ahead and caused Ryan to struggle for the comeback a little bit. But fair play. Well done, Regan. So he will play Adam McLeod in the final qualifier for this one. So we'll look forward to that. Hopefully we'll get that at the club. I'm not sure when, but we'll sort out a date and come on, Adam, get into him. We'll all be rooting for you, Adam McLeod. It's not very often you'll hear that, but you'll hear it today. Okay, folks, we're just going to shut down the stream at the moment, and we'll give Ryan a bit of time to compose himself, and then he'll be straight back on again against Mark. So thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch up with you later on.